Welcome back. So before we go outside and start working on what we're going to work outside on, I'm going to show you a thing or two that I got for free. So I got two things for free, and well, one of them I never thought I would get, or well, never thought I would do. I thought about it, haven't thought about it, whatever. So here we go. I have an LS motor. So I got this for free the other day. A friend of mine brought it over, dropped it off. It's a 5.3 LS, basically LS1, iron block, aluminum head, cathedral port. You know, it's dirty, it's missing a few pieces, but hey, it's nothing that I can't mess with. So, but we're not getting into this motor. We're just going to, I'm just showing you, hey, I have an LS, so, you know. Now, like I said, I've thought about it a little bit, but I haven't thought about it, so it's kind of like back and forth. So, if I do LS swap something, I already have the vehicle in mind. So, that's kind of up in the air right now, but later on, we will break into this motor. We'll start tearing it apart. Supposedly, it's got like some bearing issues, so maybe spun bearing, something like that. So we'll break into this, tear it apart, because I've never torn apart an LS, so this will be a first for me, is breaking into this, and we'll like get it all, clean it up, tear it all apart, you know, and start assessing what I need before we get into, you know, getting a motor stand out and all that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically, I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to put it on my wagon right here and then put it away. All right, second thing I got, which this is awesome. Now, I will say, I've been looking for something along the lines of this. Well, it just so happened to fall into my lap, and I got it free. So what this is, let's take this and it's over here, this is a car ramp setup. So here's the platform that your car could sit on. Here is your removable ramp for it. I mean, so far we're talking perfect. Here's where it gets good. This. On top, right there. This is why I said, I've been looking for one of these. Now again, all this needs cleaned up. So you have the ramp, you have a base. Once you get the car up on it, you can remove the ramp. Then you have no ramp in the way. But what makes this awesome is this piece right here. Tire on it. It turns. So if you needed to do alignment or anything like that, there's the other one for this one. So I have a set of ramps with an alignment plate for it. I only got two. Cool thing is I actually was at work today and I happened to find another set of these. Minus the alignment plate, which you don't need that for the back most of the time. But I found another set of these, so I'm gonna try to go scoop these up, the other ones up sometime really soonly. So that way I will have a full set of these. That way, if you put a car on it, it'll be way up in the air because that's, you know, 14 inches tall. Got an alignment rack on it. Come on, you cannot pass that up. So we'll be getting into these in a future video before the LS, because we're gonna take them. I mean, you can see they're rusty, they're really nasty. So we're gonna take these, clean them all up, paint them all up, make them look good. The tray spins really freely, but still we're gonna take it, clean it up, grease it up, make it good, and get these things back into 100% good working order and get that other pair. The other pair is 20 bucks. So just gotta go get them. Bad thing is they're a little bit away. All right, so let me go ahead, put all this stuff away, get the LS on my little wagon right here, and we'll get outside and get working on the thing I gotta get done today. Okay, so now we're on to, oh yeah, it's the next day. So now we're on to the next part of this video, which is where I'm welding. And here's my new welder. So like I said before, the old welder was, you know, was not good. It was acting up. It had a lot of issues. It's way old. So I scooped up a new one. And here it is. Yeah, I know, it's small. But here's the thing. It's just as powerful as the big one. The big one was over 50 pounds. This thing right here, empty, is 12 pounds with a spool in it. You know, this is a 2-pound spool. So basically the whole thing is less than 15 pounds. Now the cool thing is I mean, like I said in the previous video a while ago, that it can only hold a 1-pound spool, but the thing is a 1-pound and a 2-pound are basically the same size. It's just the centerpiece, you know, is smaller. So now I have not used this. All I've done was turn it on to feed the wire into it. So like technically, like this thing's never been used, so I have no idea like the settings, anything. Now what we're doing is we're welding the D brackets, you know, onto the back. So I welded ones on the front up there with the whole new setup. Just the D rings that were on here, not the ideal. So I'm putting them right in the middle. Now some people might be like, oh, you got it right in the middle of the tread, you know, and all that stuff. Well, when you pull the ramp out, the ramp sits down. So there's a lip right here. That's not that much different than this. So to me, having the D-ring right there, and I mean, you can already see there was D-rings there before. It's like when they made it, they put them there, but then they changed their mind and they put some down there. I don't know. To me, makes no sense whatsoever. So basically, what I did, got some, and we'll put it here. Now again, this thing I've never done anything with, so I have no clue. Alright. Let's just clip it on right here for right now. So I have no clue how this thing's gonna work. I know one thing. Let's see. Heat. Heat all the way up. Turn it on. Heat all the way up. Wires, forgot my helmet. Wire speed, we gotta work on that one. Let me go get my helmet. Okay, now the only thing that I've changed on this welder is the tip. So I took the plastic tip off and put my metal one on because, well, when you're welding, the tip gets hot, the other one just melts off. So basically, the other one's kind of pointless. Now I know I'm gonna have to adjust the wire feed, so let's see what we got. Alright, turn it down just a hair. Maybe speed it up. So the settings on this are a lot, you know, like the speed wise, a lot different than my other welder. The other welder, you could have it down real low on the speed and it would still feed fast. This one, speed is a little off, but that's all good. Gotta learn. I can feel it, like, just feels like better. I mean, it takes time. Oh yeah, that's burning good. That's nice. So now we just got a lot of welding to do because we have to run all around this stuff. Basically, first pass is real small and close, then you go over with a big burn pass. So basically these things need to go all the way around as a double pass, because I don't know if you'll be able to see, like this is real thin right here, the weld's like really small. When you get up here, it's thick, so comes out really far. So I guess we just gotta weld. This is gonna take a while. All right, first pass is done. Only thing is, I mean, this thing is running really nice. I love this thing. This thing is, it's welding so much better than the other one. Again, my other one, it's old. It's easily, like I said, it's over 10 years old. Like I said though, first pass is done. This thing is even laying down better, less splatter, like, you know, because this is, you know, flux core. That's just what I'm comfortable with, and it's also cheaper. Yeah, it can't handle this, so I've already popped the fuse like right when I was finishing. So basically I went non-stop. So I went, you know, one side, and right when I got to the end, I'm like a 1/4 of an inch away from the end of this. So when I loop it around, it'll be done. But like basically it popped the fuse in the house. So I don't know if it's the extension cord or if it's just that fuse breaker, whatever, can't handle. So we're just gonna have to basically, I'm gonna do one section, take a little break, one section, take a little break, just kind of work my way around, so that way everything has a chance to cool off and not pull so much power. So on to the second pass. Okay, now that it's hot as crap out, it was cool. Well, could be that I'm welding, I don't know, but anyways, it's done. So both of them have double passes. You can see like they're real big and thick all the way around, just like the front. Now I will say, maybe, I think my other welder's been going out for a long time. That thing, like I said, it's a 1/4 of the size, and it is welding better than the other one. So like I said before, I love Lincoln welders. They just weld really good. That one right there, hands down, whew, I think I needed a new welder for a while. And I like that one because it's so small and it's compact, and it doesn't weigh much, so it's like easy to transport around, because there's periodically that I do have to go out and do some work. Well, now I have a light welder to do it. Now this stuff right here, you know, just Krylon, high loss enamel, this stuff is really good. Only bad thing is it does take a while to dry. Yeah, we're just caking it on. We're not stressed on the pretty aspect. This stuff takes a while to dry. So basically what I'm doing, throw the first coat on real heavy, let it set. We're in direct sunlight, so it'll be good. And then basically come out late tonight. It gets dark out late anyway, so we'll throw the second coat on, because this stuff right here usually takes a good hour or so to dry. Now I have a good D-ring setup. So I have the 2 in the front, so if I need to pull, you know, the car forward as I'm tightening it down, those ones up front, you can come off the tire straight to there, and then the back ones straight off the tire, straight back. They're far enough back that they're not going to interfere with any car. So Honda, like the back tire of the Honda is way up here. Same thing with the Corvair, it's up here. So needless to say, this is going to work perfect. So I only have one more thing that I want to do to the trailer. We'll save that for a future episode down the line. We gotta get this thing, we're gonna move it around front to do that, because that's gonna take some wiring, because I want to redo some of the wiring, because some of the wiring on this is a little crappy. You know, they have this crimp plug right there. So there's a couple things that I'm going to redo on this thing and add, we'll just say, I'm going to add some more lights to it. But that is in the future. We're going to get this thing around front later and get that done. So I guess that's it for this video. I got everything I wanted done. So on to the next one. Catch you then.